Hey Brandon, so I've heard a lot of talk about aftermarket versus OEM parts and how to source them and find them and get those part numbers dialed in.
Yeah, my goal is to basically not stay away from OEM, but find an OEM equivalent, something that's going to keep the customer's pocketbook happy. I had a ticket yesterday, for example, that was on a Bobcat. If we went OEM, it was probably $6,000. I managed to find it aftermarket same day for around 1,200 bucks for the customer. So
Right on.
I think that's something big to me is finding something that's OE equivalent that can save the customer money. So
Yeah, so basically just finding parts that have the same, spec as OEM or even better quality, but
yeah.
for half the price, right?
Yeah, so when it comes to the stuff like hydraulics, especially on like OEM equipment like Bobcat, a lot of the stuff is made by like Parker. So you can go to like Motion and Flow, or there's a handful of dealers that'll always have parts that's like, for a relief valve or something like that, you're going to pay $800 at Bobcat when they're carrying the same thing at a different vendor for probably 90 bucks.
Yeah,
And I'm the guy who can source that for you for sure. So,
right on. So if I have any issues finding like parts or anything like that, who can I call?
me for sure. Yeah, our number is 253 581 8329.